What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new here, please make sure you go ahead, slap the shit out of that like button because it helps support the channel. Also, make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. As you know, I don't have a post schedule. I only post when I feel cute and juicy. So if you want to be here when I post a video, you gotta hit that bell. Today, I'm asking a reflective question on what if Jeffrey Dahmer had Grindr. Now, if you don't know what Grindr is, it is a app where men can find other men to hook up with slash date. So with that said, you fill out your credentials of who you are, just like any dating website. And the fear and the idea that if this got into the hands of Jeffrey Dahmer, it would be a mess because he specifically targeted a certain type of guy. And with an app like Grindr, you can literally filter out races, body types, all of that. So I just wanted to come on and kind of like, first of all, I love Grindr. I love living my best single life. And it's so unfortunate that movies slash TV series like this take away from the joy of meeting someone new. And it's so scary because, when you're younger, you always hear your mom say, don't go talk to strangers, don't talk to strangers, yada, yada, yada. And nowadays, I really, really do feel like all we do is talk to strangers, and our livelihoods and our dating and our friendships all rely on us getting to know strangers. And I think that's just the idea of being an adult, though. Like, obviously, when you're a kid, you're a little bit more guided and protected. And yes, it's not wise to talk to strangers. But in this day and age, especially with social media, we are like pushed onto strangers. And it's the only way to really create any type of new relationship is to start it with a stranger. And I don't know if I want to continue being as open and trustful as I have been now that I've not seen the show, because I already knew about these type of monsters. Like, I've watched other series. I'm pretty caught up on the world history, of the United States and all of that. So I definitely feel like this type of person has been around, but watching a series like this and seeing it kind of like pushed to the forefront of my mind again, mixed with me going out and enjoying my dating life, it just really got me thinking, like, oh my gosh, like, slow down and really start, what's the word, like, start to filter people out better, like ask more questions, have more of an open eye. Now, granted, a lot of the things that were shown in the show that were red flags were huge red flags, and no one these days would get away with such huge red flags. But I think it's up to us as humans that have evolved since that time to look for the other red flags, whether that be like something mental, something small. Um, I don't know. I don't even know what the 2022 version of red flags for a Jeffrey Dahmer type person would be. All I'm saying is everyone, including myself, should be more careful. We should be more trustful of ourselves rather than the act of hooking up. Now, I'm saying this harshly for myself because I feel like in the moment when you're looking for that special someone, we are not very like filtered. Like, we kind of look for a certain thing that we want and then we carry on the evening. I think that we should all be a little bit more careful. Like I said, including myself, a little bit more careful. Look for the 2022 red flags of such a monster and make sure that we are not becoming victims. And I think that's like a pretty good plan for all of us. And I don't think the show, and I've reviewed a lot of the episodes of it, but I just don't think the show should just be seen as for entertainment purposes. I think we should use it as a way to guide us into the future of online dating and of social media, and almost in a way be reminded that these types of monsters do exist and they do look to victimize certain types of people. So I think it's beautiful that we can all say who we are within categories to find what we want on apps like this. But always know that not everyone has your intentions on these apps. And I think it's safe to say that although, Jeffrey Dahmer is gone and it was a situation of the past, I think that his illnesses may in fact exist within other people in the world. So because of that, we should be careful. And I like to think I'm a very positive person, and I want to say that maybe it was a one and done situation or two and three type of person situation. Maybe there's not a lot of people who think like him or are disturbed in his way. But just in case there is, let's not be displaying ourselves on a menu as much. Let's try to edit what we reveal to people in terms of those sites. And like I said, really, really put people through the ringer and look for the red flags so that you are making the right decision and being the safest way possible while still having fun. And I think that's going to be my goal going forward. And that's why I kind of came on here to not only tell you guys, I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you what I'm going to do, which is that I'm going to be more detailed in what I'm looking for online, as well as just filtering them more and making sure, not only that they're not Jeffrey Dahmers, but that they're good people and that their intentions line up with mine. And I think that's a good way to start to make sure that they're not someone coming from a negative light. And I'm not saying, run from just cannibalism. I'm saying run from all things negative. Like, he could be doing all types of things. Cannibalism and serial killing is up at the top, but there are lots of things that lead up to the ladder that could also be red flags. So that's at the top of the tier, but let's also filter out the horrible things that lead up to that. So be smart, be diligent, and like I said, more of a message for myself, because we gotta wake up. We gotta realize that I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up and realize that everyone is not good and not everyone has your best intentions at heart, as scary as that might be. So, but I also want to continue my fun single dating life, and I want to find a healthy balance where I feel safe and continuing to be single. And the show's got me a little scared to do that. So let me know in the comments, like, if you are feeling the same way, if you use the app, if you're going to continue to use the app or not use the app. Like, how are you feeling right now? Are you like in fear as well as I am, as well as like I don't know, like it's a lot. But let me know in the comments how you feel. I love you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.